Hello, fellow Aquarians. This is Clarity 1129. Welcome to your April 2023 predictions. It's a very powerful time of the year. We are in Aries season, and I have done a new moon in Aries video, which is a very powerful one, which talks about planetary shifts. And if you haven't seen that yet, I'll put the link in the description box below, and you might like to check it out. All right, especially if you haven't yet set an intention for the coming 6 months, do so. It's going to help you out. All right. There's going to be an eclipse on the 20th of April, and I will be doing a reading for the same. But as of now, we're just going to stick with what's coming to you in April. So for your overarching energy, we're going to take out one card from the Moonology deck. And that card is nothing will come of the situation. All right. So if you've been fretting over something, that something is not going to work, or if something terrible is going to happen, don't have to worry about it. Nothing nasty is going to happen. Everything is fine. Everything is good. And if you're wondering, oops. How things are going to play out for you. It's basically what I get from this card always is that it's not going to work out the way you think it is. All right, you may be conjuring up a lot of things in your head, but none of that is going to happen. It's going to be something that you least expect. All right, now I'm using the Good Tarot this time by Colette, Baron-Reid. It's one of my earliest decks, but I don't use it very often for the camera because it's cumbersome shuffling. I am using it today though, and it's got beautiful images, and it'll help us look at things from a different perspective because the images are so different. Now I'm going to take out 4 cards. One is your general outlook, which is the Death card, which is transformation in this. For your love, romance and relationships, you get the 10 of Fire or the 10 of Wands. For your career and finances, it is Page of Water or the Page of Cups. And for your spiritual growth, it is 5 of Wands. My dear Aquarians, we're going to clarify all these cards with the cards from here. There is, you must see that a new moon in Aries video, all right? There is going to be major shifts. Pluto is moving into Aquarius, all right? And it is going to do that for a bit to just give us a feel. And thereafter, in 2024 January, it's going to permanently move for the next 20 years or so. It's going to move into Aquarius, all right, and major things are going to happen. And this transformation right now is written in running hand. It's going to be in capitals for us Aquarians out there, all right, both especially rising signs and sun signs. It's going to be huge. So but everything that's transformative may be painful while we're going through it, but it will have wonderful outcomes. All right. And why I'm smiling is because, these cards are not the best cards. I'm sure for those of you who've been coming to tarot readings for a long time, and when I say they're not the best card, it just means that, see, there are no bad cards in tarot. Everything is for us to learn, to grow. But when these difficult cards come, it just means that you're in the eye of the storm, in the sense that you are growing at this time, all right? And wonderful things are going to happen, but the energies at this time may be a little heavy. And it's not something you're learning from the reading, you already experience it as you're watching this. Alright, so we're going to take out one card to clarify your overarching energy, and you get Lady in the number 29. May be significant for you, or the number 11 or the number 2. We're going to take out 2 cards from the fortune telling, tea leaf fortune telling cards. And how many cards? 1, 2. All right. I'm sorry about that. My eyes are closed, so I don't really know what's happening. And it comes, keep your life in balance. Yes, that's so important. And you get woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. So that's 2 twice here, lady and woman. Who is this, I wonder? For your love, romance and relationships, and we're going to take out one card from the romance angels to further amplify and or clarify the love, romance and relationships. And you get true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Beautiful. For your career and finances, you get the Page of Water. Oops. And you get, wow, sun. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. Wow, doesn't that sound good? After all these other cards that are here, I think that sounds really good. All right, and one card from the Soul's Journey Oracle. And this is for your spiritual growth. We'll take that. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And doubt. I release the need to know all answers. Oh, this one is definitely for us Aquarians, all right? We always want to know what's happening next, and that's why we're here watching this tarot reading. But sometimes, you know, it's good to not know everything. Sometimes, and this Page of Cups here in your career is just talking about that. It's going to be a surprise. And sometimes you should allow life to surprise you. All right, even as I'm telling you that, I know I love surprises, but I still want to know what's going to happen. All right, so, well, that's contradiction, and that's who we are. So let's begin, my dear Aquarians. This is the basic part of your reading. We'll look into this in detail before we move into the other advice cards and whatever else. So you get nothing will come out of the situation. To clarify that, you get this lady. And you also get this here, dealings of relationship with a woman. All right, and I have a feeling there is somebody who is going to possibly come to you with an offer, my dear Aquarians, all right? And this may be a lady. This is someone either you've known before or someone new, someone you meet. And maybe this person comes to you with an offer. Or is someone whom you're related to in some way. But whatever it is that they're offering you, even though it feels as though it shows a lot of promise, I feel that nothing will really come out of that situation. Maybe you know, so just follow your intuition on this one. I feel there is someone, especially a lady, who comes to you with an idea, with something which is going to, you know, make you have to take a decision for some reason, follow your intuition. Your intuition is going to be strong at this time with this transformation card here, I feel. But the key to having a good intuition is this: keeping your life in balance, coming into balance within yourself. All right, and this is going to actually help you navigate a lot of things in your life. All right, so whoever this person is, now this is a general reading, it's going to be different for everybody, so don't just shut out any lady that comes your way now. Listen to whoever has to say everything, but use your intuition, use your discernment as to how much you're going to invest in whatever it is that they say. All right, I just want to take out one card. I've never done this before in these readings, but I don't know what this, just out of curiosity, fellow Aquarians, what is this person going to, I mean, what is this all about? Oh my God, what is this? I've taken out 3 cards to clarify, and all 3 major arcana. This is about new beginnings, this is strength, and this is the Hierophant. I'm stumped for once, all right? But what I feel here very strongly is that this person is meant to come into your life, my dear Aquarians, our lives at this time. This person could be different for each one of you out there, for each one of us. But the fact is that this person is going to trigger some sort of transformation. And transformation is the theme for April for Aquarians, all right, in every area of your life, be it your romance, be it career and finances, be it spiritual growth. There is going to be a major transformation, and it could be kick-started by this lady or this woman. All right, for each of you it's going to be different. It could be a mother figure, it could be a sister, it could be a friend, it could be just anybody. It could be an acquaintance, it could be someone you watch on TV, it could be a tarot reader. Someone or something is going to say something to you, or you're going to deal with more intimately on whatever it is. You're going to maybe invest in something, but this person is going to trigger something which is going to begin this huge transformation in your life. Something that they say, something. And for each of us, it's going to be different. If this actually happens and you recognize this, my dear Aquarians, for those of you who watch, I would love to hear from you in the comments, all right? My comment section is usually bare. No one really writes too much as of now, but if you can actually tell, you know, if something like this actually does happen and you are able to, you know, connect the dots, I'd love to hear from you. So this is that, but the important part here is to remember to keep your life in balance. Your yin and yang in balance, your light and shade in balance, and everything about your life. It's a little difficult for us to stay in moderation, but that is the need of the hour, and that is how we're going to be transformed. All right? Coming into balance is the most beautiful thing. It's also the most difficult thing. All right? So just try, at least as and when you remember, just try and be mindful about what you're doing. Stay in the here and now, and that is the only way of coming into balance. For your love, romance, and relationships, you get the 10 of fire, which ideally is someone who's so burdened with everything, who just wants to put down the load. And here it is this person who's finally decided, instead of putting down the load, just burn everything that doesn't serve her and liberate herself from it, which is more or less the same thing, but it's just aesthetically more beautiful. And she looks more empowered than that poor man who's got all those wands with him. All right, but it's also telling you that a cycle is coming to a close. So for some of you who've been waiting and waiting for somebody to turn up in your life, the wait is finally over. True love is coming, and this could be a romance of a lifetime. So for singles out there who are waiting for who have someone on their mind, who've been waiting for, or it's someone from the past that you've been waiting for, and if you've just said enough is enough, now I am just not waiting anymore, that's when this person's going to show up. All right. For those of you who are in partner relationships or relationship of any kind, including marriages, you are going to deepen the bond with the person that you are with. All right. And it's going to be really beautiful, a beautiful time in April for your love, romance, and relationships. For your career and finances, you get the Page of Water, which is Page of Cups, which talks about surprises. So your career is going to surprise you. Just when you think that everything is going okay and you just, all right, suddenly something is going to happen. And what's that something? The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. So depending on what your career is, and this fame could be something which is local, something which is bigger than that, something which is global. So for each of you is different depending on what you're doing. But yes, there is going to be a surprise and a pleasant one, and you're going to be happy in the month of April with whatever it is that's coming. And now last but not the least, we have the spiritual growth. You have the Five of Wands here. Look at this Five of Wands. No fighting, no other people. Your competition is with yourself, and you realize that, and that's very transformative. This transformation written everywhere. The butterflies here as well. All right, you're liberating yourself from everything. All right, and you're just getting a whole lot of clarity, I feel, with this transformation by coming into balance. And the biggest thing about that is to accept things that you cannot change, my dear Aquarians. That is such a liberating feeling, and this I can vouch for because I have almost reached this place of acceptance. Maybe there are still some times where, it's a knee-jerk reaction. We've not become so good at accepting everything, but the fact is, after that reaction, coming back to acceptance has become a lot faster, a lot easier, and very, very liberating. It's something that brings me a lot of peace, and I wish that for all of you out there, that you learn to accept things that you cannot change. All right, because as it is, the control is just an illusion. Nothing is in our hands. All right, the only thing that we can choose is to control ourselves, as in how we decide to respond to a situation. Do we react to it or do we respond to it? And that power we have, and we are not to give that power away to anyone else, and just exercise it. All right, and I release the need to know all the answers, and just that is possible only if you trust. So you trust the universe, knowing that the universe always has your back, and whatever happens for you, even the most difficult transformation, it is happening for you, and it's not happening to you. No one's trying to get after you. No, it is just to liberate you. All right, from your mind and from everything that's not serving you. So the reading is beautiful. Love seems beautiful, career seems beautiful, there is some transformation, you're getting some clarity on certain things, and the best thing is you're bringing peace into your life by accepting. All right, so the only thing that is a little how this transformation is going to happen, that's going to be a surprise. All right, but you can watch out for this person who is going to trigger this transformation. All right. Now let's take out one advice card from the well-known archetype. One card for Aquarians, and you get the Mother. Okay, so is this a mother figure or the mother? Suddenly, just seeing this mother makes me feel so good. Because if it's a mother that's helping us transform, that's wonderful news. It can't be all that bad, can it? I'm going to read that out for you because this has got to do with birthing something, I feel. The number 1 could be significant, all right, because 29 adds to 11, so 11, and this is a 1 here. Flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. And I think this goes beautifully with this doubt card. I release the need to know all the answers. So you are somewhere in between. The transformation is happening. You want the answers and they're not going to come to you at this time because it will be revealed at the right time and you just need to learn to trust. And this is the message. The number 8 could be significant for you as well. Alright, now before we move into the other cards, let me just quickly go over Mother. Notice how the Mother archetype is expressed in nature. This is perhaps the most balanced and benevolent form of Mother's grace. The Mother is part of the trifecta Maiden Mother Crone because of the relationship between them and the special note when these cards appear in one reading. The Mother both nurtures and prohibits growth. She gives yet clings. She creates yet restricts. Amid this complex energy, the Mother holds key to the eternal challenge of love. All right. Okay, I got it. With the Fool, the Strength, and the Hierophant. Oh, so beautiful. I didn't see it before that. Okay. This lady or mother of a woman that we're talking about is a mother figure or your mother, my dear Aquarians. All right. And they have your back always. All right, every single time, whether you're, whatever it is that you're doing, they have your back. All right. However, maybe there is something in which following their guidance may not bring you what you want. You need to step out of this comfort zone. Maybe for some of you out there, you don't do anything except what your mother agrees with. And this particular thing, maybe your mother doesn't agree with, but you're being asked to step out of it because just following what your mother says may not give you what it is that you're looking for. And in being able to actually do something which goes against your mother, or if you feel that your mother is you feel this energy that your mother is holding you back from something that you really want to do, then you explain it to her or do it anyway. All right, and this is going to transform. It may you might feel that this is going to shift things in your relationship, but a mother's love is unconditional. All right, but having said that, you need to do this for yourself. All right, because at the end of the day, you are responsible for your life. your mother and your father have control over your life only till the age of 12. We take it as 18, but as per all the old scriptures, up till 12 they say. After that, all right, even if you extend it to 18, but beyond that, you are responsible for your life. And while you respect your parents, your mother, your father, you respect them for everything, your responsibility for your life is yours alone. The responsibility for your life is yours alone. It is not anybody else's responsibility. So maybe, and if you are a mother, then there is a message in this for you as well, that maybe you are holding your own child back because of your feeling that what you are saying is right. You're trying to be protective. Sometimes being overprotective hinders, rather than you want to do it to protect them. You want to do it to protect your child, to give them the best life, to propel them forward, but your overprotection hinders their moving forward. Instead of propelling them, you're actually putting walls, holding them back from the greatness that they can achieve. So this is a message for those of you who are mothers as well, my dear Aquarians, me included. Let each person, be it your child, be it you, or be it your mother, whoever wants to do whatever they want to do, they need to follow their heart and move ahead. No one's to keep anyone back. All right, otherwise nothing is going to come out of the situation. Whatever it is that you're striving for, you may not get approval for everything that you want to do, and that is okay. You need to give yourself that approval if something is important to you. And this is a very strong message for you, Aquarians. This is indeed going to be a very transformative time for you, the month of April. All right, now where is it that you're going to see maximum changes in the month of April? And you get wealth. Yes, with this golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune, and this wealth card, that's double confirmation. That's wonderful. And if there's any time specific question on your mind, when is it happening? Oh, one's fallen here. January, anytime between now and January. So Capricorn got this, and Aquarians, and January is the month for both. So anytime between now and then, whatever it is that you're asking for will come to you. And if there's any other question on your mind, anything that you've been waiting for, hoping for, the angels are getting ready to give you an answer. And the answer is, listen to your intuition. I think I mentioned this in this reading, that follow your intuition. Even when you get guidance from here, follow your intuition. Your intuition will never lead you astray, whichever area it is in your life. All right? So this is beautiful. So that is all I have for you, my dear Aquarians. We have a nice month coming ahead for us. Acceptance is highlight, the highlight here, balance and acceptance. If you are here, if you are mindful, you live in the here and the now, take life from moment to moment, at least when you remember it, or when you feel anxious, bring yourself, center yourself, take each moment as it comes. All right, and trust that only the best is going to come to you, and you'll find that April is a breeze for you. It's going to be wonderful, and whatever transformation it is, you're going to be happy about it. All right, so embrace the in-between, and wishing you all the very best, wishing you a lot of happiness in the month of April, and always. So take care, and I'll see you at the end of the month with your May prediction and with whatever other videos I post. All right, so take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.